First, I think we have to address what affordable housing means. What exactly are we basing the affordability off of? I believe maybe calling it equitable housing, because you're developing housing for people, whether that's public housing, whether it's student housing, whether it's housing for families that, are just working class families, or whether it's for families who are middle class. We really need to define what that means and focus on creating all of those housings. What we could do just initially off the back is look at our policies and reduce the restrictions on single-family zoning. Single-family zoning was created in a time of really meaning to segregate cities, and we need to look at these policies that were passed in a time that weren't that great for everyone, and recognize that some of our policies have racial implications, and we should look back at them, revisit them, and reduce our restrictions on single-family zoning. We need to increase our density. We're in a housing crisis. One of the best ways to fix that is to build housing, and we can't do that in a city that doesn't allow us to build density. I also think that the city can buy their own land and build on top of that. Many cities around the country have tackled affordable housing by buying their own land trusts and then building their own development on top of that, and then being able to have a sustainable source of income and pay for itself after a few years. Also, I truly believe that with the right leaders in place, you'll be able to prioritize this issue. Currently, we're building, the number of affordable units that we're adding is less than the amounts that we're losing. The amount of public housing we have in 2019 in Raleigh is less than in 1992. So it really begs the question to ask who we're building our city for and who might not be able to access that growth, and that we need leaders who are going to not only say they're going to get affordable housing, but make it the #1 priority once they're in office.